Hey, Jill, this isn't a very good time.
Will you please open the door?
Well, look, whatever it is, can it wait until morning?
I'm sorry, but I have to see you now.
All right, listen, just give me a minute to get my shoes on, will you? I was just about to sack out. It was a rough day at the hospital.
Are you sure she's not going to be able to see me?
No, just be quiet, all right?
What are you doing in there?
All right, I'm coming. This isn't very considerate, Jill.
Why? You're up. I tried looking for you at the hospital. And by the way, I stopped in and saw Faith.
Listen, I saw Faith twice today, and I know that she's still frightened about Kenneth, but she's getting along physically. Now, is there something that you want?
Dr. Bolax asked me to represent him in his new situation, so I've agreed to do so. As his attorney, I'm here to ask you a couple of questions.
All right, but can't the questions wait until morning?
No, I'm sorry. I have a full schedule. And besides, I want to talk to you now while your memory is fresh. I still have to get some things down on paper tonight.
Jill, my memory will still be fresh in the morning. Really, it will.
Roger, all I need is a short statement.
I've already given my statement to the police.
Well, do you mind telling me what you said?
Yes, I do mind.
I don't understand.
For Pete's sake, Jill.
Roger, it will take 5 minutes. Oh. I see, I've arrived at an inopportune moment. Anyone I know?
Seconds with Gina Tognoni.
The top 3 things I must have on set. Hot water, just sort of relaxes me and hydrates. Mascara and lip gloss. Lips.
Catch Gina Tognoni in One Life to Live weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 9 on SoapNet.
Next Wednesday,
Jenny, long time no see.
Erica's best friend betrays her.
Oh my God.
Will she lose everything?
Jenny didn't just hurt me. She hurt Julianne and our business.
Oh, this is such a mess.
Being Erica, all new next Wednesday at 11, only on SoapNet.
You know how it is. You look in the mirror one day and you go, how am I going to lose this weight? eDiet's meal delivery from eDiets.com. It's the easiest, smartest, most delicious way to eat great and finally lose the weight. I know you're thinking, eat great and lose weight? Really? Really.
You'll love the food. There's no MSG, no fake sugars.
The food tastes fantastic. It's awesome. Very delicious.
It tastes wonderful.
Call now or go to eDiets.com. Choose from over 100 fresh prepared meals, not dehydrated diet food, but really delicious food. eDiets will deliver your favorite meals and snacks in a chill fresh container.
All you have to do is relax, enjoy, and eat great. All the way to slim.
I lost 115 pounds.
65 pounds.
25 pounds.
94 pounds.
Along the way, eDiets.com gives you real support.
Terrific online tools, access to registered dietitians and trainers, and friends who care about your success.
They're there with you to hold your hand, and they really care.
Truthfully, I like everything about eDiets.
I've lost 30 pounds. All of a sudden, I find myself a changed person.
Hey, I made it to 50 pounds, and look at me now, I'm 60 pounds.
Millions of people have turned eDiets.com to lose the weight. Now it's your turn.
Call or go to eDiets.com and sign up for 7 full days of meals, 3 meals per day, fresh prepared just for you, plus snacks. So don't wait. Join eDiets. Eat great food and lose weight fast.
I believe that eDiets can change people's lives.
My husband will often say, "You're the hot wife." That's just boosted my confidence a lot.
eDiets has changed my life forever.
Call to find out how you can get 1 week of meals absolutely free. That's right. 1 week of fresh prepared food, 1 week of weight loss, 1 week of success, free.
Free? What are you waiting for? Call or go online to get started now.
Call 1-800-279-1604 or visit eDiets.com now.
right, dear. Did you manage all right?
Well, we did have a mob of people in here, but I did manage to get them served, all right, yes. How's Mary?
Oh, she's much better. I think she's almost forgotten she was sick. She's in that much of a state over that old lady that's in her room from the nursing home. I think she envisions herself as a girl reporter about to uncover a nest of wickedness.
Lord help us. You know what she's like when she's got a cause. Was Finelli around?
Oh, well, I didn't see him, but I know he's been there.
I just don't see him as the kind of man who'd sit by a sick bed.
Well, he has been this time. According to Mary, he was that frightened that she was going to die. But now that she hasn't, they're closer than ever.
Yeah.
Evening, Johnny.
Hi, Bucky. How are you?
Maeve.
Bucky. We're so sorry about your Aunt Nell.
You know, I still can't believe it.
Thanks. I'm past thinking of her's dead. She's out of all her trouble now. She's free.
Oh, yes. She's fine now. She's in the hands of the Almighty. It's those she left behind who love her and miss her that have the troubles now.
Yeah, no.
Look, let me get you a drink or something.
Oh, hey, no, thanks. I can't stay, Johnny. I just want to tell you that she was cremated today. There won't be any funeral, but we'll be having a memorial service in a few days, and I hope you'll both be able to be there.
Oh, of course we will. And if there's anything we should do in the meantime to help.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't think so.
Bucky, I don't want to butt in or anything, but, is Seneca all right?
Well, yeah, I think he's got himself together.
No, that's not what I meant. It's all over the hospital that he disconnected Nell's respirator.
All over the hospital.
Well, judging from the amount of talk about it in here.
John.
Now, look, we're not sure yet, Johnny, what's going to happen. The police have been around asking a lot of questions. A medical examiner performed an autopsy. Seneca's asked Jill Coleridge to represent him.
Well, she's a fine lawyer. I only wish he didn't need one.
So do I. Well, look, as soon as we have the exact time, I'll let you know, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, dear.
Bye-bye.
Take it easy.
Bye.
You know, I don't want to be the one to say it, but I think Seneca Bolak's in a lot of trouble.
I don't know why he should be. Nell never wanted to be on those machines. And the truth is, she wasn't even there anymore, John.
Could have been a miracle. All right, it was a long shot, but I don't think anybody had the right to deprive her of her life.
John, there wasn't going to be any miracle.
All right, even so, a doctor's job is to preserve life. I mean, that's his moral obligation, isn't it?
John, you heard what Father McShane said. There is no moral obligation to preserve the life of someone in Nell's condition by extraordinary means.
Well, yeah, I understand why Seneca did what he did, but I don't think he had the right to do it. I wouldn't do it for you, for example.
Well, I hope if I were ever in as hopeless a condition as Nell that you would do just what Seneca did.
Oh, no.
I'd do it for you.
You would?
I would. And as far as what Seneca did, for Nell, I think it is one of the most heroic things I have ever heard of.
What do you mean, heroic?
Well, John, he knew it was what she wanted, and he did it for her. Knowing full well that it could mean the ends of his medical career, or even a prison term, and he went ahead and did it anyway. I only hope he doesn't have to pay too terrible a price for loving her that much.
All right, Jill, I'll answer your questions, but please be quick about it.
You don't mind being overheard?
No, my friend is kind and discreet, and I have no secrets from her.
I'm impressed.
Will you cut it out?
All right, all right. First of all, I want you to tell me exactly what you saw the afternoon that Nell Bolak died.
No, I didn't have to see anything. I knew something was wrong the minute I walked in.
Why was that?
It was too quiet. The respirator wasn't running. I turned and looked and saw that it was unplugged.
And then?
Seneca had raised Nell up in the bed. He was holding her in his arms. I couldn't tell whether she was breathing or not, but I don't believe she was. He saw me come in, and he ordered me to get out. No, let me correct that. He told me to get the hell out, and he obviously meant it.
And then what'd you do?
I didn't know what to do. So I stood there for a minute. Then he ordered me out again.
And?
I went out in the corridor and ran into Bucky Carter. I told him what had happened, and he went back into Nell's room.
All right. Roger, I want you to be very careful the way you answer this question. I know you want to be fair.
Of course I do.
How long were you actually inside Nell's room?
I'd say about 30 seconds. But I know what I saw, Joe.
And you're sure the respirator was unplugged? I mean, it couldn't, for instance, have been switched off.
It was unplugged from the wall.
Absolutely 100% sure. I mean, not the slightest possibility of doubt.
No, none whatsoever.
You're so sure, Roger. Now, is that because your personal conviction that what Dr. Bolak did was wrong? Or could the fact that he's fired you effective July 1st have anything to do with it?
I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer, Jill. Now, I've given you my statement, I've given that statement to the police, and now it's up to them.
All right. All right. Thank you for your time.
She's gone.
I was afraid she was going to come in and look.
No, I wouldn't have let her do that. Now, the questions she had to ask me were perfectly legitimate. But, snooping around isn't.
Did Dr. Bolak really hold Nell in his arms after she died?
Yes.
Poor man.
Well, I'm very sorry about that part of it. You want some more brandy?
No, no, I don't think so. I think I better go.
Jill really spoiled the mood, didn't she?
Yeah, I guess she did.
Scratch another one up for Jill.
Look, Roger, it's just as well. I really, shouldn't be getting home too late.
Well, what can I say after I say I'm devastated?
Well, some other time. Maybe. Thank you.
Is that a promise?
Yeah, it's a nice idea. Thank you. I had a wonderful dinner.
Well, thank you for being such good company. And thank you for telling me about your mother.
I love telling it. I'm glad you were interested. I really better go.
Good night.
Don't call me. I'll call you, okay?
Well, I can always cuddle up with a good book. Damn it, Jill.
People are talking about General Hospital's Robin and Patrick. Luann Mitchell posted on Facebook, Robin and Patrick will eventually find their way back after lots of angst, crazy Lisa, and much soul-searching. And Jeanette Kortler adds, they definitely belong together. People are talking about General Hospital. Weekdays on ABC and weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.
I have a secret. eye leak. A little spritzer. 1 in 3 women have this issue. It's like a big secret, but we're all walking around with wet pants. I don't want to be painted. I want to be dry. My sister said, have you ever heard of poise? I said, poise? What the heck is poise? If I had poise, let me show you what I would have looked like.
Every great woman deserves a great pad. Poise liners are specifically designed for light bladder leakage. Stay comfortably dry with Poise.
At Ragu, our mission is to pack 2 servings of vegetables into every half cup of healthy, delicious sauce. New Ragu has the taste your family will love, so it's even easier to make every bite count. Ragu, feed our kids well.
Go to SoapNet.com to sign up for the weekly SoapNet newsletter, the source for all the latest soap news. Enjoy a weekly email with links to photo galleries of your favorite stars, cast comings and goings, storyline sneak peeks, fun quizzes, and the scoop on special events. Sign up now at SoapNet.com.
The debate is on.
It's hot topic.
No other place talks politics like this.
In politics, all's fair.
No topic is ever off the table.
So amazing.
The View, weekdays only on ABC.
Well, it's over. After the medical examiner was through this morning, I had Nell's body taken to a mortuary and cremated. I found a small antique box for the ashes, and we're making arrangements for a memorial service. Actually, there's going to be 2. One here, and probably one in Boston.
Oh, Nell would approve, I'm sure. Oh, darling, can't you have a little rest now? You look exhausted.
The funny thing is, I don't feel tired. I keep thinking about it, going over and over again in my mind. But there's no guilt about what I did. I know it was right, and I'd do it again. If I had the chance, I'd say so in a court of law.
Quiet now.
Mother, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to act as if I didn't know what happened?
You will do what Miss Coleridge instructed. If anyone asks you, you will say that you're not allowed to discuss the case on advice of counsel.
That is an evasion.
Your lawyer asks you to be silent. I ask you to be silent. And I'm sure that Nell would ask you the same thing. She wouldn't want you to suffer because of her. Oh, you know that. Ah, Bucky.
Hi, Margaret. Say, how are you tonight?
Oh, better now, I think.
I made all the arrangements.
Oh, good. Thank you.
I thought I'd come by because I thought we all should be together tonight. Is that all right?
Oh, of course, we were expecting you, Bucky. I have something to eat ready for all of us. Excuse me.
Oh, Bucky. Letter.
How are you?
Relieved, now that I know she's in a better place.
Say, could I ask you a favor?
Of course.
May I read the letter Nell left?
It's in the desk drawer. I tried to reread it a couple of times. I couldn't get through it. Bucky, would you mind reading the letter aloud?
Yeah, sure. Darling Seneca, you're reading this, and so I have left you. Oh, my dearest, are you very lonely? I hope not. I don't want you to be. If things turned out as I feared they would, I know you kept your promise to me. I know you let me go. Oh, Seneca, my love, Knowing that, and that this will be, and you'll be reading this one day, makes me so sad. Because I've left you for a while. But more because my leaving must have been a torment for you. It must have been so difficult for you, of all people, to let me go. Easily and peacefully. You've always fought for life so heroically. Thank you for giving up your heroism so that I could find my peace. Now, dare I ask another promise? Darling, let me feel that as you read, you will find comfort and joy in the fact that no matter what, we loved each other well. That thought comforts me so that I am at peace about what happens next as I write this to you. I have loved you so. I do love you now. And I will love you forever. Now then, there are several things you can do for me if you will. Plant a tree for me in Boston. No place in particular, just somewhere in Boston. I'll know where it is. No plaque, no memorial. I want it to be a tree that radiates life. Oh, you might avoid planting it in the common. There are quite enough trees there already. Next, I want my ash.
Next, I want my ashes put out to sea, no more, no less. And finally, there's the problem of the money. My money, which is our money, which you wouldn't touch, which I know you don't want. Now, please use it to give something from me to New York City, for this is the place where I've been happiest and most truly alive, and this is the place that brought us together again. Use the money so that somewhere, somehow, the quality of life is made better for someone. How and when is up to you. You will know it when you find it. Be happy, my darling, my beloved. I will wait for you.
Next, spend some time in Genoa City with the Young and the Restless. Later, see who's stirring up trouble in Pine Valley on All My Children, only on SoapNet.
On All My Children.
It's about Zach.
There was an explosion.
No, I don't want to hear it.
A broken heart turned deadly.
Gotta get her out of here to an OR. We don't stand a chance.
And as she recovers, she uncovers a murder.
Zach's crash might not have been an accident.
What?
Now she won't rest until she finds her husband's killer.
Stop trying to control her life. Stay away from her.
No matter where the clues lead.
Something is very wrong, Griffin.
I'm gonna need her to keep thinking of me as her friendly neighborhood minister.
All My Children.
If you have diabetes and love food, pay attention to this free offer.
Hi, I'm Nicole Johnson. I've had diabetes for years, and I love food. To me, there's nothing tastier than rich chocolate cake, except maybe crispy oven-fried chicken or cheesy potato skins. Get these recipes and many more free in these amazing diabetes cookbooks.
If you have diabetes and are on Medicare, you qualify for these 3 free cookbooks. Call 1-800-841-2700.
Enjoy dozens of yummy recipes for desserts, main dishes, snacks, and more. Plus, get this free guide to planning delicious diabetes-friendly meals. So call now and get cooking.
For your 3 free cookbooks and free meal planning guide, call 1-800-841-2700. That's 1-800-841-2700.
They were just married.
I do.
Then, in an instant,
I can't lose her!
all was lost. This week on General Hospital.
Brenda wasn't in the limo. Sam was.
You were extracted before it went boom.
While some fight to hang on to life,
Sam, I'm right here.
others fight to hang on to hope.
I want to find my wife if that's the last thing I ever do.
Now a family will come together.
The Balkan. It's got Brenda.
And a dangerous man.
I'm gonna crush that piece of garbage and bring him to his knees.
Will do whatever it takes.
I'm trying to stop you from doing something you might regret.
I'm not asking your permission.
To find his worst enemy.
There's no reason to keep you alive.
It's time.
Where's my wife?
For
how many more people have to die?
Payback.
See what happens if you dare come after me or my family.
Is she dead?
General Hospital, all this week, weekdays on ABC, weeknights on SoapNet.
Who's coming and who's going? SoapNet has a status update on your favorite stars. On General Hospital, just before he hosts the Academy Awards, critically acclaimed actor James Franco returns to wreak havoc in Port Charles.
I'm a whack job. Ask anyone.
Carrie Payton is now on staff at General Hospital as Dr. Terrell Jackson.
So it seems.
House hunter Suzanne Wang is Carol Chang, wedding planner.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And on One Life to Live, General Hospital's Ted King is moving to Landview.
Quick.
Keep up with the latest status updates on SoapNet.
Oh, Dee, you're home. When did you get in?
Oh, I've been home quite a while. Listen, I sent, oh, thank you. I sent JP home. He was in an awful rush to get there. He must have a lady friend.
Darling, he has a wife.
Oh, well, you never know, do you? You know, I'm glad my cooking lesson was over early. It gives me a chance to just sit here and think about Frank and me.
Well, I go. Hope you haven't been sitting there nursing old wounds.
No, believe it or not, I wasn't even thinking about you.
Good.
I was just wondering why Frank can stay out till all hours in the evening without a good explanation. But if I did the same thing, I would never hear the end of it.
I suppose that's true, dear.
You know what it amounts to, Maeve? Men can be unfaithful, but women can't be.
Sure, I know. It's just because Frank's late that you're worrying.
Partly that.
And you're not altogether back together again. Dee, would you do me a favor? Would you give it a year?
A year?
You know, I think that one of the greatest mistakes you can make in your life is to think that the way things are right at this moment is the way they're always going to be. You gotta remind yourself that a lot of change can take place in a period of 12 months.
Yeah, it can get worse.
Dee, with that attitude, you've got to work at it and want it to get better, darling.
Well, what about him? Doesn't he have to work at it? Doesn't he have to try?
To be sure.
Well, he doesn't, Maeve. He isn't. I'm telling you, it's always the woman. He has the affair, and I'm the one who has to try. If we're going down the street together, and he turns to look at some pretty girl without a bra on, well, that's fine, that's okay. But if I even so much as look at another man...
Well, I'm afraid that's the way the world is, dear.
You know what the trouble is? I don't think you know what it feels like to be in my position.
I think I do.
No, you and Johnny are the perfect couple. Johnny's never had an affair, has he?
He has not. But if he had, I hope I could have found it in my heart to understand and to forgive the man.
See? And of course, you've never had an affair.
Delia. Mind you, there are times in any marriage when you think, oh, things are so settled between you. But to entertain the thought of having an involvement with another man, no. I mean, that would hurt my husband too deeply. That would be the end of any real marriage for us.
You see, that's exactly what I mean. If Johnny had an affair, well, you would find it in yourself to forgive him. But if you found somebody else, that would be the end, right?
I'm afraid so.
You know what the awful thing is? I don't think it would be the end for me and Frank at all. No, I don't even think he cares.
Delia.
See, I think he cares more about his precious political career than anything else. You know what would really bother him is if I got caught in public or I caused some kind of scandal.
Do not do this, Delia.
No, I won't. I was just thinking how unfair it all is. But you know, it would really serve him right if I did.
In Port Charles, revenge is a priority, relationships are disposable, and good medical care is a necessity. Keep up with this fast-paced city with an all-new episode of General Hospital, weeknights at 10 on SoapNet.